Hello, Gemini, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at what you experienced in 2023, where you are at right now, and the energy you're carrying with you into 2024, and then what to expect in 2024. As I do in all of my readings, I've pulled the overall energy, clarified those messages. I have the overall theme of the reading that we'll jump into in just a second. I have the tarot deck that I'll be using already shuffled, as well as the decks that I'll be using in the extended. The extended reading is going to focus on how to best prepare for 2024. Any information for that or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. The last thing is to please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So do please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. All right, Gemini. In 2023, you have releasing with the Four of Swords in reverse. So there's some burnout surrounding your 2023 energy. Some burnout, like your soul has been, maybe for a while, pretty tired with not being where it belongs. And it feels as if this year was a little bit of kind of releasing yourself from places that don't serve you, places where you don't belong, and kind of opening yourself up to more. Because there's this overwhelming sense of feeling a little bit drained in 2023. But then you have this releasing energy too. So that draining could be because you were going through a lot of healing experience, a lot of emotional release, and just kind of being a little bit burnt out, physically, mentally. But I feel as if 2024 is going to be a little bit better for you in terms of just overall energy. Remember, this is the overarching energy. I'm not saying you were just burnt out and exhausted every single day of 2023, but I do feel as if kind of the overall theme was just kind of being tired with where things are at, wanting a change, wanting things to be better, wanting things to be different. Now, in your current energy, you have the moon with higher power. I feel as if maybe you're in this energy of experiencing a little bit of fear, but also just not seeing things super clearly. Now, I think that the biggest thing with this higher power card is it feels as if the universe is reminding you that you, first and foremost, are guided. You are being guided by a power that is greater than you. And second of all, you can lean on that power. Sometimes when we feel like we've given something everything we have, and we're burnt out, we're exhausted, we haven't seen things turn into what we expected or what we thought that they would be. It can be really challenging when we feel as if things aren't paying off the way that we thought that they would, right? When you feel like you're doing all this work and it's just not improving your life in the ways that you expected. And I feel as if right now, especially going into 2024, is a need to lean on something a little bit bigger than you, whatever the spiritual connection of your own understanding is, whether that's God, spirit, higher self, divine, because you can't do it all on your own, right? You just can't. And I do feel as if, there's some fear going into 2024 of like, am I going to be okay? Am I going to get what I desire? Is all of this work going to going in vain? And I feel like the answer to those are, you have in your 2024 what to expect, the law of attraction with the Nine of Cups. So this is kind of like wish fulfillment energy, desires being attracted to you. So I feel as if, I don't know if it's just kind of been like preparation energy or what, but I do feel as if in 2024, maybe you start to utilize the law of attraction a little bit more, shifting your energy to positive, to attract more positive. Either way, I feel as if 2024 is a lighter energy, just a not as heavy, not as draining. It's a little bit more of a filling energy. Now, the overall theme is, I know that I am the only one who determines what is and isn't right for me. I am the final say. I feel as if this is you needing to step into this energy of knowing who you are, what you deserve, what you desire, what you require, and being unapologetic about that. You know, when we are able to get into alignment with what it is that we wish to experience, and we get very, very real with the universe, and we say, I know that I'm deserving of more, I know that I'm capable of whatever it is that I desire, the universe starts kind of leading us toward the path to make that happen. But a lot of us have a tendency to stay where we don't belong because we don't feel as if we're supported or as if we have a choice. And I feel as if this is you needing to recognize that you do have a choice. You can have the life that you desire. There's just, you can't do it alone. You cannot do it all on your own. You do have the universe's support that you can lean on and are needing to lean on. But let's dive into more here. Let's see. I have a dog hair in my mouth. Excuse me. All right. This is for Gemini's 2023 energy, releasing with the Four of Swords in reverse. This is for Gemini's 2023 energy. What Gemini experienced in 2023. What Gemini experienced in 2023. Frustration. Yeah, there's this just frustrating energy of, I don't like where I'm at. I wish I was like further along. I wish things were different. Yeah, this frustration. But then there's this Tower in reverse. Avoiding inevitables? That doesn't make sense. Let me see. Let me get more on this Tower in reverse here. So, overwhelming frustration, burnout. But what is this Tower in reverse saying? Oh. The universe is slowly pushing you out of your comfort zone. Slowly pushing you to new heights. So, especially if you did take steps out of your comfort zone in 2023 and didn't see the results of that, you know, oftentimes when it's like you kind of have to make the change and let the universe catch up with your dreams a little bit. For others of you, there might be changes that you're needing to make that you're avoiding making. But either way, there's frustration surrounding where things are at. Wanting things to be different, feeling as if they should be different. More for Gemini's 2023 energy. But that, the Temperance in reverse, as much as it can mean frustration, it can also mean impatience, which just means that you're not where you want to be yet. Remember, just because you're not there yet doesn't mean you're never going to get there. But I get it. I super get it. This is for Gemini's 2023 energy. Ooh. See, this feels... So the Eight of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Lovers in reverse. So, hang on, what? Let me get more on this Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles energy, because I can't tell... Well, hang on, I'll explain in a second. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. Page of Swords in reverse. And then there's you, whether you're male or female, coming out as the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a very determined energy. So there's a lot of determination in your energy. Determination to get to where you want to be. That's why I'm confused about this Eight of Wands, because the energy is showing up in your past, but I don't feel as if you've experienced this level of stability, security, maybe financially, maybe reaching a certain point in your career, in your financial life, in your personal life too, in your relationships, like very determined, but yet it's coupled with this Lovers in reverse, you're very, very determined to make it happen, yet don't feel good enough for it. Don't feel deserving of it. Don't feel good enough for it. Determined, but maybe determined to prove yourself. That could be something too. A very determined energy in 2023, but don't feel good enough. So the problem didn't lie or doesn't lie in the fact that you're not doing enough, that you're not trying hard enough, that you're not good enough. It's that you don't believe you're good enough. Our beliefs are the root of our results. What we believe about ourselves, what we believe about what's possible for us, how we believe the universe is supporting us, that's where the life that we desire is created. Especially when we're talking about the law of attraction, it really is this little dance between you and the universe. You do your part and you believe the universe is going to do its part. You've done your part, right? You haven't gotten to where you want to go, where you want to be, but you've been putting in the work. There's a very determined, very, oomph into this energy. But on a subconscious level, there's this feeling of not actually being good enough for whatever it is that you're desiring, which the blockage is that you don't feel good enough. It's not that you're not good enough or that you're not doing enough. Okay, I'm actually going to take this energy. Very determined energy. Oh, that's for sure. This is for Gemini's 2023 energy. That's why I feel like I know I'm the only one who determines what is and isn't right for me. I have the final say. So the way that I feel that is like, if you're investing in what feels right for you, you're going to receive what it is that you desire. I don't know, because it doesn't feel like second guessing yourself necessarily. But yeah, on some level, feeling not good enough. Okay, I'm just going to get more. More for Gemini's 2023 energy. More for Gemini's 2023 energy. The Magician. And then you have the Lovers upright. But then you have the Five of Wands. Ooh, all right. Okay. 2023 was about working through resistance. We resist our own abundance because we don't think that we're deserving, capable, supported, that it's possible for us. And we do that in little ways. And sometimes we don't really realize how we resist it. But when we work through resistance, what we're doing in that energy is we're working through fear, doubt, feelings that we're not good enough, that we're incapable. And what it looks like, what it manifests as, is failure and lack and loss and not being where you want to be. And when you're experiencing any of those things, failure, lack, loss, not being where you want to be, that literally just means that you're still in the middle of a journey. It is never one of those things, any of those things are never destinations. And so you're still in the process of the manifestation journey of attracting and getting to the life that you truly desire. Now, 2023 was a lot of working through resistance. And that's why I feel like there's this drained kind of energy. It's almost as if releasing resistance, releasing what keeps you holding yourself back, or what keeps you believing that you can't have what it is that you desire, or whatever the case is. Now, I get how frustrating it can be when you feel you're doing all you can and you're not, seeing the results that you want to see. But this isn't about you doing all you can, Gemini. This is about you trusting that the universe is going to do its part now, because you have done all you can. You gave so much of your energy in 2023 to the extent of burning yourself out. So now it's about learning that you are supported on this path. You cannot do it alone. You've been trying to do it alone, but you cannot do it alone. And that's why it's now time to kind of allow the universe to do its thing here with the higher power and the moon. But I am so confused. I know that I am the only one who determines what is and isn't right for me. I am the final say. I feel like that's, when we're investing in what feels right for us and things aren't working out the way that we desire, we start to wonder, is this even right for me? Like, am I even good enough for this? We start to second guess. And I feel like what this card is saying, is it's your choice. If you believe that you are deserving for the thing of the things that you desire, then it's right for you. The only reason it wouldn't be right for you is if it didn't align with your worth. So I guess that's the biggest question you're needing to kind of ask yourself. Does this align with my value? Do these desires that I have align with what it is I'm deserving of? Or am I deserving of more than what that is? Because the universe only ever has 3 answers. It's yes, not right now, or something better. And so, yeah, okay. Anyway, let's switch gears. What is Gemini dealing with in their current energy going into 2024? Higher power with the moon. What is Gemini dealing with in their current energy going into 2024? Higher power with the moon. I also feel, I'll keep going in a second. I also feel as if this is about being unapologetic about your desires. Like, you decide, Gemini, what you can and can't experience in this life. And it might be like, no, there's so many things out of my control and so many things. Absolutely, 100% there are. I'm not saying that you have control over when it happens, how it happens, but you do have the power to create the life of your dreams. And that is 100% up to you. It is your say. It's like picking out the life that you desire from a catalog and being like, ooh, I want this, I want that, But then you have to be willing to take the journey to get there. But okay, anyway. Gemini's current energy, where Gemini is currently at going into 2024 with the higher power and the moon. Where Gemini is currently at going into 2024, higher power with the moon. Okay. Justice in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think that this year turned out the way that you wanted it to. Maybe you wanted to be, and this seems to be a theme in the readings that I've been doing. Maybe you wanted to be further along than you were. Maybe you wanted things to turn out differently. I feel like you feel as if you kind of got a little screwed over in 2023. And maybe you did. But the overarching of this energy is the Sun with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is the energy of things moving so slowly that it feels as if they're not moving at all. Towards the Sun here, towards this fulfillment, this happiness. And it's almost as if it's not that you're not going to get there. It's that you're not there yet. Yeah, I kind of get that energy. Like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, you're in the middle of a journey. And that journey is going to take us for however long as it needs to take. But you can be certain that it's leading you to where you desire. So I feel like that's why you're needing to tap into kind of the guidance of a higher power right now. Because you might feel a little lost. You might feel a little unsure. You might feel a little kind of, that frustrated kind of energy going into 2024. But know that you are supported. You are guided. There is something, an energy bigger than you that has your back. The universe has your back. And I feel like, I don't know if there's a need to kind of remember that or to deepen your faith in that or what in your current energy. But more for Gemini's energy going into 2024. Gemini's energy going into 2020. Come on. Gemini's energy going into 2024. There we go. Ooh, aggressive. Ooh, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. just literally, that's what this is saying. You just need to keep moving forward, because there's a Six of Pentacles, which is this energy of like receiving, getting back the energy that you've put out. But then you have the Chariot. It's this need to keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other, even if some days it feels impossible, just like one foot in front of the other. But while simultaneously, and this might not be for all of you, but simultaneously allowing, like giving yourself a break. You know, the universe doesn't want you to do more. It wants you to lean into faith harder. Because yeah, you're headed in the right direction. I really do feel as if that's the case. The best direction for you at this time. I just feel as if there's this need to keep moving forward, even if you don't know where you're headed. Like, you don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know what you're even doing. You literally just have to keep moving. Keep moving forward. Keep doing the best you can. Gemini's energy going into 2024. Because yeah, I don't think 2023 was really your year. But I feel like 2024 could be different. We'll see that in a second. But current energy for Gemini, 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling heavy. You're oh, okay. 10 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse. You have this burden of your expectations. And I feel like that's the biggest thing holding you back right now. Is you're like, there's this belief that things should be different than they are. I should be in a different place. I should be married by now. I should be more successful than I am now. I should be here. I should be that. I should be this. No, you should be exactly where you are right now, because then you're on the journey. You're on the journey to getting there. One of my favorite quotes is, peace is the result of retraining our mind to process life as it is rather than as we think it should be. And that's absolutely true. The more that we can accept where we're at, believing that everything is temporary. Our circumstances are always temporary. Your life can change tomorrow. Your life can be completely different in a year from today. But you have to be willing to believe in that possibility to see the opportunities in order to create that change in your life. So right now I feel like you're feeling a little bit burdened by expectations. I don't know if it's expectations of others, maybe. Other people are expecting more out of you. I want you to for those of you who are resonating with this, I want you to, like, after this reading, go look at yourself in the mirror. I want you to tell yourself, you're doing enough. I'm doing enough. My best is good enough. Like, I feel like that's really what you're needing. My best is good enough. I'm doing enough. Just because I'm not where I think I should be, or where other people think I should be, or where other people are, even, if you're comparing your path to others, it doesn't matter. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. So don't burden yourself with expectations, because expectations comparison is the thief of joy. But expectations rob you of your joy. It's like anxiety robs you of your joy today. Expectations rob you of your joy tomorrow. Allow yourself to be on the journey where you're at, knowing that you're being guided, you're being supported. Everything's going to be okay. But let's see. What can Gemini expect in 2024? The law of attraction with the 9 of Cups. What can Gemini expect in 2024? The only way you can fail is if you give up. That's coming through. The only way you can fail is if you give up. Okay. I mean, it might be like, I've already failed. No, you haven't. You're in the middle of a journey. The only way you can actually fail is if you give up. This kind of sounds cheesy, but what Gemini can expect in 2024. What Gemini needs to know regarding their 2024. Ooh, okay, no. Hermit, 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, 2 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Because then there's the Six of Pentacles. So it feels as if there's still this energy of investment, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here, I'm not, and never will be one of those readers that's like, oh, your dreams are going to come true in 2024, and then you're going to be you're going to live happily ever after, and there's never going to be any more problems for you ever again in your life, because that's not real. But what I can say regarding your 2024 is that I do feel as if there's still this energy of investment. Like, you're still giving, but also receiving. It's almost as if the giving becomes easier because you start to see the payoff. You start to see the progress, because I feel like that's the most frustrating thing for you right now. You're not where you want to be, right? You haven't seen the progress of the work you've been doing, and you've been doing a lot of work. I mean, you've been draining yourself doing this work, but it's almost as if it becomes a little less draining when you start to receive from it too. Becomes a little, yeah. And I feel as if, that's the law of attraction at work, right? When we face our doubt and our fear that things aren't going to happen, and we have to, it's part of the process. We are literally overcoming the reasons why we're not where we want to be. Our doubt, our fear. And so you had to face that doubt and that fear, this resistance to your abundance in 2023. Everything, every lack, failure, loss that you went through was part of the process to get you to where you want to go. So I don't want you to start second guessing that you're on the right track. I want you to start figuring out how to double down on knowing what's best for you and directing your energy toward that, knowing that you're deserving of the outcome you desire. What Gemini can expect in 2024. What Gemini can expect in 2024. What Gemini can expect in 2024. Stability. For foundation. Ooh, who had a reading about foundation? I think it was Virgo. If you have Virgo in your chart, that might be for you, but there's something more to that. It's like mindset matters. Mindset matters. It's almost as if what this is saying is what you desire is guaranteed. Okay? What you desire is guaranteed. It's your mindset surrounding what it is that you desire that is going to determine the outcome. If you believe it's possible, if you believe it's capable, if you believe it's supported, if you know how to listen to divine guidance, if you have more of a positive, I'm not talking about toxic positivity, but like an overarching positive outlook on your future and what's possible for you, then what it is that you desire is absolutely guaranteed. The book The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I talk about that book a lot on my channel, but it literally is a book about the law of attraction. And so I feel like because you have kind of, it just feels like this is a year of really utilizing the law of attraction. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. If you haven't read it, I recommend reading it. I recommend everyone reading that book. There is a documentary. The book is better, in my opinion. I just think it's easier to kind of digest because there's so much in it. And you can go back and read different parts. If you have read it, I recommend rereading it going into this year, because I feel as if, something about your mindset is really important, because you can, it's almost as if you're being given the opportunity to receive in 2024. Your desires become attainable, but your mindset is going to determine whether or not you attract them. What Gemini can expect going into 2024. What Gemini can expect in 2024. One more. What Gemini can expect in 2024. Magician with the 3 of Wands. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone creates opportunities to manifest your desires. New opportunities. That's why your mindset matters. Okay, now I understand. So, one of the biggest things that I have learned on this journey is that if you believe that the life of your dreams is possible, if you believe that you are capable, that you are deserving, that you are supported, if you believe it's possible, you are going to be able to see opportunities for that life that you desire. You're going to see and be able to invest in opportunity. If you don't believe it's possible, you don't think that you're good enough, that you're capable, oh, I fail, I'm just a failure, I whatever the case is, you're not going to see opportunity. You're going to always see, because your perspective is everything. If you think it's possible, you're going to see how to make it possible. If you don't think it's possible, you're not going to see how to make it possible. And so that's why your mindset is so important, because there are new opportunities for you appearing in 2024, but your mindset is going to determine whether or not you will see them and pursue them. Opportunities for your wish fulfillment are going to be appearing in 2024, though. That's absolutely, I want this one, because I'll remember that more. Yeah, okay. I'm going to hop on over to the extended. In the extended, we're going to focus on how to best prepare for 2024, how to best prepare for the best outcome for yourself in 2024. So any information for that is in the description box below. I'm going to be clarifying the messages, clarifying all these messages, pulling advice, and then I have an advice card to close out the reading with at the end. Thank you so much, Gemini, as always, for your support of my channel. It means more to me than you know. I obviously hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, Gemini, I wish you absolutely nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right, bye, Gemini.